And here we go. And for this, I actually unplugged my timer for this video so you can actually see the plants if I get a close-up shot of them. And also to show you real quick, like I said, the lights, it's two, only got two in there, and going to see how that pans out. If that pans out well, and I'll keep those in there instead of using my 85 watt. But on back to the plants. First, I have two Coleuses. Here's one. Get in there. Here's one, and here's two. I got these both as clippings about a month and a half ago. No, about a month ago, from one of the my wife's co-workers, and they both only had about four leaves, 4 or 5 leaves, and I cut and I left about 2 leaves. And these are, I rooted them in water, and these are basically what they both look like. This is one that I'm keeping, which this thing is flourishing like crazy. Try to get a shot. I don't think it's gonna zoom in on it. And I'm giving the other one to my mother. I got to get it acclimated to outside. Okay. And of course, after this, I'm gonna feed all the babies. Next, this is Siberian Kale. I have 2 of them. Excuse me. This one, I just put more soil in this cup because it was right around here. And this is the other Siberian Kale. Sometimes I'll do 2 plants. I'll do 2 cups. And I'll do like how I'm doing here. This one I might not put soil in it, but this one I'll put some. I'll put it more soil in it, and when I transplant it, I'll do the same thing to see if that affects its growth. But these are the Siberian Kale. Let's see, what's the date on these? The 15th of this month, 15th of July is when I started these, and within a few days they germinated. This lonely fellow is habanero, not a habanero, jalapeno seed. The only one that survived. I basically took it. My dad likes eating them, and I took them, dried them, and planted them. This is the only one that survived, and this one, I didn't write the date, so I think it's around middle of this month as well. And these guys are large cherry tomatoes. You see they're starting to come up. I actually planted about 2, 4, 6 seeds in here because I'm actually doing raised method, praxis. What is it? 55127 or well, you know Ray. His method of growing tomatoes, and as it grows, I'm gonna add soil to it, and then I'm gonna try to do the 3 plants in 1 pot thing. So that's why I put so many seeds in here, because I'm not gonna keep all of them anyway. The strongest ones are gonna stay, and the other ones are gonna get clipped. And I planted these the 19th. Back here, there's a sweet potato. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to grow, drop some roots, and grow some shoots up, so that I put the shoots in the ground, leave it outside, and grow some sweet potatoes. Okay, move this. Okay, pull these guys out. I might have to pan the camera back. Yes. Oh, don't want to knock over my cherry tomatoes. That would be tragic. Okay. Okay, move it down. Get myself out the picture a little bit. These three fellas are my banana plants, banana pepper plants. And they are, all three of them were planted at the same time from seed. They're all about a month and a half old now. And they're going quite well. They actually, this one, and I forget, because one of them I'm giving to my dad because he's growing cantaloupes in his backyard. But two of them are mine, and I've actually clipped them back. I've actually pruned them. Another method that Ray uses, and it worked well because it made them all real sturdy. And this one actually has like, it's a Y, it's like three. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to move it. Three instead of two. Instead of the Y fork, it's like three. So it's like a tri-fork or something. And all of these, except for this one, this is the one that I'm giving to my dad. I didn't prune this one until later. I let it grow a little bit taller. But these I pruned when they were shorter. But both of these have buds, and I'm debating on clipping the buds off again because I have to spray these two with excuse me, the water and baking powder because it had a little powdery mildew that is really, especially in this bigger one, that's trying to not take over yet, but I mean, you know, it can take over. But just showing you, like I said, these guys are roughly a month and a half old. I don't know if you can see the buds. See, this, the bigger one only has a few buds. This one has a good couple of them. You probably can't see them. Oh yeah, it focus just for a second. If the plant can stay still long enough. But these are my banana peppers. And last, this tall fella here is the Zinnias. Yep, like I say, he's pretty tall. It's mixed zinnia. I had two, but the other one died. I actually clipped this one back too, because this guy got pretty big. I don't think you can see where I clipped him. No, it's covered up because I clipped him when he was about like half of this height, and it just started taking over. And in fact, this one has two buds, I believe, that are starting to come through. And I think I'm gonna just let them stay there and bud out. But it's right here, right there. See if I can get it to focus. So really interesting. The other one is in here, but it's a little bit smaller. Like I said, it's my zinnia. You can see how crazy it is. And this guy is also the same age as my banana pepper plants as well. About a month and a half. So, yeah, he's real healthy. I mean, he's not toppling over because I was debating clipping him because I think he's getting too top heavy. But see, this is the one I was going to clip. This is the one that has the bud that's really coming out. Like I said, this bud is not as big, but this is one I wanted to clip. So I'm still debating. But I mean, it's not falling over. It's holding pretty strong, and then of course with the little fan that I have, it keeps them moving, so they develop sturdier stalks. And with my light fixtures, like I got one lowered like for the pepper plants, and the smaller potted ones, while this one's higher, you know, for my zinnia. And that's how I got it strung up to where I can move them up and down. They're not on a fixed position. So I gotta remember how I kind of had this guy in the middle. Like I'm actually trying to get the placement. Okay. Put you right there. I had somebody over here. No, I think, okay. See, I ain't rehearsed this, so I could just go back on the video and see exactly how I had them in there, but I had you over here, yeah. I had the two big ones closer to this light. Two big boys. And really what made me really move, most likely he's going to lean towards this one when the lights go back on. What made me make this for more space, because this guy here was touching the lights, and I had to keep turning them, but then even as I kept turning them, he would still be touching them. So, you know what? I'm putting him directly under it. He ain't gonna be able to touch this one anytime soon. I don't think. Don't quote me on it. This Zinnias just got a mind of his own. And I just thought about it. Why am I putting them back? Knowing I just said I'm gonna water them. But anyway, let's finish what I have, and let me show you the last bit. And then I got to get out of here and finish up some work. Now these ain't much going on yet here, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing. If you can see it, basically what we have here are two trays. And in this tray, it's a cross-pollination of a red lion amaryllis with the Mont Blanc, and over here is the benefica cross-pollinated with the Mont Blanc. Hope I'm saying it right. And these are basically seeds. I basically cross-pollinated amaryllises that I picked up last year. And basically, yeah, it's this pan full of a whole bunch of them. I see one seed emerging. See a couple. Okay, I ain't gonna mess with them. Need to water them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you see this? It's a whole bunch of them over here. You can see it, and a few are starting to come over here. But like I said, I'm excited about this because it's gonna be a long project. But hey, it's gonna be worth it in the end when they get several years old, and I can see what they look like. And as you see, they're in basic cake pans. I put holes in the top and there's holes in the bottom. Like I say, you don't have to get real fancy with, you know, your germination platforms or pots or whatnot. Just keep it simple. I mean, most of the time when I germinate stuff, I put them in cups and put clear plastic wrap over it, and that's it. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get out of here, water these thirsty things here, and get on my way. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll post more often, giving tips and everything like that with my indoor growing. And everybody be blessed and have a good day.